All right, today's question is another voting question. This is question 3 for Town Hall for Congress. If you like the question, I will put it in the description below so you can copy and paste it. If you want more questions like it, there's also a link to my database. So without further ado, we saw during the Cambridge Analytica whistleblower case that Trump aligned partisan actors improperly harvested Facebook data to build voter profiles. We have also seen deceptive robocall campaigns, fake elector schemes, and partially pre-filled absentee ballot applications on behalf of America PAC. Now a former Republican official owns Dominion Voting Systems. What concrete safeguards will you support to guarantee that partisan state officials or political groups won't interfere with the 2026 election to benefit President Trump? And as always, I'm going to go through my sources, which are also on my database, and it has the links. 2016, a whistleblower revealed the GOP harvested Facebook data for Trump's 2016 campaign to build voter profiles. April 1st, 2019, Jacob Wall and Jack Burkman paid for a robocall campaign in New York to disenfranchise Black voters. October 30th, 2024, Elon Musk was investigated for sending out partially pre-filled absentee ballots for America PAC. November 9th, 2020, former press secretary Kayleigh McEnany said she wanted all Pennsylvanian ballots thrown out. January 29th, 2026, Tulsi Gabbard raided Georgia election office and and seized ballots. February 4, 2026, Tulsi Gabbard seized voting machines from Puerto Rico. October 9, 2025, the GOP member Scott Linedecker bought Dominion Voting Systems. January 25, 2017, allegedly Steve Bannon, Tiffany Trump, and Stephen Munich were registered to vote in more than one state, which I don't believe is illegal unless you're also voting in each state. So if you're voting more than once, that's illegal. July 18th, 2023, Michigan charged 16 fake electors for Trump. November 15th, 2024, GOP rejected ballot measures to stop lawmakers from manipulating electoral districts. July 26, 2024, Trump told a Turning Point USA crowd they would only need to vote this one time because the votes would be fixed. Of course, these aren't all of the sources or all of the data that I have. I have that list which I read off in my last video, and it took 24 minutes to read it off quickly. That's how many sources I actually have. This is just a handful of sources that are upfront in that question in my database. Link below if you want it. If not, no big deal. So again, I hope this helps those of you who might be watching this and looking for assistance in coming up with questions for a town hall. If you have a town hall, if anything, don't be afraid to speak up if you have questions about anything else. We all need to speak up at least once. I think that should be everyone's homework. Everyone speaks up at least one time. All right. Take care.